telling us some tips, and which is I have about 5 of them, even there are more. But I'm going to be telling you most important thing you need to know if you want to learn this work faster. Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. My name is Damilola. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with us how to learn a tailoring work faster, how to learn a fashion work faster. Okay, don't worry, this video is actually for you because I know and I got a lot of questions that how can I learn this faster, and this video has actually got it covered. Okay, has got it covered. And some people might be wondering that the person has wasted so much years and still is not getting, or he or she is not getting this work right. Don't worry, I'm going to be sharing with you the don'ts and the do's of what to know in this space, is this work. Okay, so guys, if this sounds like something you want to know and you're curious to watch it, please don't miss any part so that you can pick one or two things in this video. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's dive right into the main video. So guys, I'm just going to be telling us some tips, and I have about 5 of them, even there are more. But I'm going to be telling you most important thing you need to know if you want to learn this work faster. Number one thing is by practicing. Guys, you have to practice. If you know you want to know this work very well, you have to practice, most especially for a student. If you are a student, you need to practice what your tutor is actually teaching you. Okay, and this actually implies to those people who actually learn. I'm not actually blaming or criticizing one thing is not actually good. If you attend a side road tailor shop that you told them that you want to learn, your case is different from the one who went to a fashion school or who goes to a fashion school. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say here is that there is no way, let me just try and balance this. So what I'm trying to say here is that there is no way you go to a fashion school and if you are taught a outfit or a topic for a week, there's no how you won't actually do your own practice and submit. So they call down the projects. So just imagine you going to a roadside tailor to learn. You can't always practicing on your own. So that is why I bring this practice most to a roadside tailor who is learning at the roadside tailor shop rather. Please make sure you practice every day. If you're actually taught an outfit on how to sew an outfit, please make sure you try your own as well. Okay, make sure you practice and try your own. So by doing that, you are learning new things. So by doing that, you're actually learning new things, not even what your tutor has taught you. Your tutor is just a guide for you. So when you learn it, when you practice it, you will even learn a new thing your tutor did not actually tell you. Okay, so number two thing is by watching YouTube videos. There are so many tutorials on how to sew, pattern drafting on YouTube. Okay, so there are many tutorials on that. I also share a sewing techniques. I also share sewing tutorials, pattern drafting, and how to go about it. And they are very detailed. You can go ahead to check, and you can even go ahead and check some other tutors online that actually post their sewing tutorials online. And number three things is you have to understand pattern drafting. Please and please, if you are not even taught pattern drafting, please try and understand pattern drafting, because by doing that, when you understand pattern drafting, you can even go extra miles and start creating designs yourself. Okay, you can go extra miles and start creating designs yourself. You have to understand pattern drafting. There are so many tutorials on that on YouTube as well. Go ahead and check them. I also share as well. Okay, so now number three things you need to know as a tailor and as a person who inspired to learn faster is by getting a sewing machine yourself. Okay, so this actually applies to those who actually went to learn at a roadside tailor. So please and please, I'm not criticizing anybody. Tailor is tailor. It's just the way you bring yourself. It's just the way you imagine things. It's just the way you practice. Okay, the way you practice. The more you practice, there's another who said the more you practice, the more you get better at what you do. Okay, so now you have to get a sewing machine yourself, be it tabletop, be it blackhead. Currently, I'm actually using blackhead, but hoping to get a tabletop or industrial in Jesus' name. So guys, let me just type right again. You have to get it to be actually learning in a roadside tailor, so that whenever you are taught an outfit, you actually try to sew that on your own leisure time. Okay, so that actually boils down to practicing. Okay. So number four thing is for you to ask questions. Please do well to ask questions whenever your tutor is teaching you. If you don't actually understand what your tutor is teaching you, please do well to ask questions. And you have to practice as well. So everything, all this thing boils down to practice. So if you practice, you take it back to your tutor. Is this actually okay? And if there is anything for her or him to guide you on, he's going to tell you, and you won't actually make a same mistake when you're sewing it another time. So now number 14 is that read books. There are so many books on this tailoring books, on this fashion book. Please read books. Be set-minded. Open up to learn. Okay, open up to learn. I also still learn. Okay, I still learn. I read books. Please read books as well. So by reading books, you are widening your knowledge. Okay, so as this more end is, you are widening it by reading books, by watching sewing tutorials on YouTube. You are widening your knowledge. And even most of the times, you don't wait for your tutor, like the physical training, your tutor, which is actually a roadside one. You don't wait for her to tell you go and practice this, or you don't wait for her to get something doing. Okay, just practice new thing, even what she has not taught you, and that's even what she has not taught you. And to get that by going to YouTube, searching for sewing tutorials, and you see so many styles that you can even practice on, even without having any knowledge. Okay, so now, guys, let me go back to the book reading. There are so many books you actually need to read, either as a person who actually goes to a fashion academy, or you learn at a roadside tailor shop. Okay, they are the same thing, but please and please, a roadside tailor needs to practice the most. Okay, I also practice the most. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. I also practice the most, and I also read. Okay, more or less like person who actually went to a fashion academy. Okay, so I'm actually putting this out there. If you actually go, like if you have the intention of going to a fashion academy, please do well to read as well, widen up your knowledge. Okay, and there and I know these fingers are not actually equal. Some actually wishes to go to a fashion academy or a roadside tailor. Everything is good. Just know everything is good. Just do well to practice and do well to wisen up your knowledge. Okay? Be wise. Alright? So be wise, all right? Be wise. Make sure you are wise. Make sure you. The wise I'm telling you is that make sure you explore. Explore more than what your teacher or your tutor is teaching you. Explore, okay? There is room for people to explore. There is room for me to explore. Please do well to explore as well. Okay. And by the grace of God, I'm actually coming up, and I know I'm actually going to get better in this. So now, if you actually wishes to attend a fashion school and you are in a roadside tailor, please do well to maintain that place and know what you are doing. Do well to practice all what I've actually said, and trust me, you even as time goes on, you'll start feeling yourself that am I the one doing this? But please, if you are now doing this, please do well to take all the glory back to God. Like, do well to take all the glory back to God. If people are telling you that, oh, I like your clothes, and you're like, shame me, just tell them that it's God. Do well to take the glory back to God, please and please, because we can't do nothing by God. So well to take the glory back to God. So number, I don't even count the number again. So the next thing, but not the last thing I'm going to tell us is either you went for a fashion academy or you are actually learning as a roadside tailor. Please consider your sketching career as well. Please do well to sketch. Okay, sketch. There are so many tutorials on how to sketch. You can go ahead. I can even tell you some. If sketcher, go ahead and search the persons. You will actually love the tutorial. Do well to sketch. Practice on sketching. After practicing on sketching, do a lot of sketching on your own. And don't worry, guys. I'm going to be bringing this to us how to sketch as well, but it will be paid for. Okay. So now I'm going to be listing the type of books you need to read as a fashion designer or as an upcoming fashion designer. Okay, so I'm going to be saying number one, pattern drafting, and I'm sure I'm going to be dropping it on my comment section. You should go ahead and read on pattern drafting, corsetry, draping, and so on. Okay, so now, guys, I hope I've helped someone out there, and if this sounds like something helpful to you, please hit on the notification bell, subscribe, like, and share. And do well to share this video, because there are so many people out there that they thought they can learn this work due to their lack of knowledge. So they already make up their mind that okay, this is not actually for them. So I'm glad to tell you that this is for you. Just go ahead and practice, do all what I said in this video, and trust me, you will later thank me later. Do well to practice. And please, when you're practicing, don't even look at the amount of money you are spending just for the betterment of you. Okay? And see you guys in my next one. I love you all. Bye.